Uber driving in San Francisco. What up, internet world? It's your boy Jermaine, back with another video, back with another Uber video. There are some people that really like these Uber videos because they want to know what is going on in SF, like how slow things are. Some people really like the DoorDash videos just to give an idea of how times have changed. And starting off another video with the Uber app on, I've been sitting here in the marina for about, 12 minutes or so. There's been a lot of offers, but no requests. And if you guys know how offers work, offers goes to more than one driver. When you accept it, you have to be matched with that offer. And just a regular offer that's sent directly to you, you accept it, it's only for you. So these are the new battles with Uber now. You got the regular exclusive offers, the offer that's only going to you, and then you also have these other offers that are going to multiple people. So yeah, we're starting off this morning. I think I'm actually gonna run DoorDash because yesterday was Monday. I ran the Uber app and I made $26 for the morning rush. So I don't want to repeat that again today because there's a lot of bonuses on Uber. Like every hour from 6 a.m., 7, 8, 9, up until 10 a.m. there's bonuses. But that doesn't mean anything if you're not getting any requests. So I'm going to cut DoorDash on meanwhile because I want to run them both. And I feel like today might just be a DoorDash day if I cut it on, you know. If I don't cut it on, that's one thing, but if I cut it on, and I bet I will get something decent on DoorDash or an offer on DoorDash that I would accept. But on Uber, I'm not getting anything, bro. This thing is quiet. It's quiet like a church mouse. Let's get this video started. All right, just accepted the first offer. Didn't think it was gonna go through, but just accepted this one at 7:16, and it's a 2-minute drive to pick up. Let's go pick them up. 5 stars. What was the price on that one? So right now it is 7:41. I dropped off that other passenger about 3-4 minutes ago. So I'm in Soma. 0 requests, 0 offers coming in. Yeah, I think I'll be happy if I make like $30 today or $40. Like I'm saying, I don't know what is up with Uber, but last week when I made, not last week, but yesterday when I did the video and I made the $26 for the 3-hour shift, I don't know what to say anymore, you know? I just don't know what to say. Like, I don't see that many drivers, like, pulled over on the side of the road. Let's see if we can grab this one. 7:48. Off that rider, that was $10.54. Let's grab this one. No, I missed that one. Okay, so one thing about the offers, it'll show up that like you don't get the offer. And then what I was doing, I was just holding my phone and I was scrolling, and then I looked over at the phone and it said that like it's telling me to go drive to pick up the customer. So why on these offers do they, I don't get this, like why do they tell you that, oh yeah, you didn't get the offer, and then you're later matched with the offer like 2-3 seconds later? Like, why does it say no and then it says yes? Like, if it says no, you can't go back and change your mind and say yes. But once again, Uber just does whatever they want. Like, they'll say no and then they'll say yes, and then you drive there and then the customer will cancel. Yeah, that's just how it is. Uber driving, I'm telling y'all, it is, this is how it is, you know? Okay, 8:23, just dropped off this passenger. I can't remember how much that one was, $10 or something. There is like nothing coming in right now. All right, let's do it. Okay, cool. Just accepted a ride and I was just happened to be right in front of the pickup location. So yeah, 8:25 and we're picking up. Okay, still waiting, but outside this customer's house for 4 minutes and no one's coming out. I feel like whenever I vlog, it's always a really bad vlog on Uber. Last week, I definitely had a couple days where I made like $120 in like less than 3 hours. That's just not happening this week, it don't look like. But last week, that was definitely happening. But yeah, we're gonna still wait for the customer. This is a long wait. We got like 1 more minute before we cancel. Uber is purposely doing this, yo. This timer is done in 20 seconds and now the customer's coming right now. Look at that. Just dropped off. That was a short ride, but just in heavy traffic, and I had to wait outside the house almost 5 minutes, but the customer came right before I had the option to cancel. But it's also nice to take the customer. Like, people need a ride, you know? All right, it is 8:53 a.m. We have $54.78. I'm kind of surprised we're at $54. You know, I thought we would maybe hit like $30 like yesterday. And we still got like another hour before 10. Who knows? Maybe miracles can happen. Yeah, let me get this. Let me get that. Come on. All requests are taken. Now let's see if it gives me this request after it says no. Okay, maybe it didn't. Yes, let me get that. 5-star. I think that was like $10 or something. It is 9:07 and we are at $64.15. Cha-ching. $22.41. This is going on the other side of the city for sure, so that's not bad. I'm pretty sure it won't be much going on over there, but who knows, I might actually get lucky, because the other side of the city can be hit or miss, especially at this hour. All right, just dropped this rider off. Definitely they get 5 stars. That was like $20+, so now we're at $86. I'm super surprised. I'm really surprised. Actually, that ride was $22.41, so now we're at $88.56. I can't believe this. Like, I actually might get really close to hitting $100. And if we look at it, that's actually not bad, because I could have started at 7 and I could have had someone in the car from 7 to 8 to 9, and then I could be like right at $100, or I could be over $100. But right now in this scenario, it took forever for me to pick up the first rider this morning, and I'm getting pretty close to my quota. Now I'm way over here in the sunset. Now the thing about the sunset at this time, it is 9:46. Well, some people might need a ride over here, but there's not a lot of drivers here right now. So if I can cross my fingers, I can get matched with someone that wants to go downtown. That's great. And I also have another gig that starts in about an hour and a half, and I kind of need to be in the downtown area. So yeah, it would just be ideal to grab someone from here. Otherwise, we're gonna have to drive back empty, and I don't like driving back empty. I mean, come on. One request did pop up, but it was like for $8, and it was driving like 5.3 miles, and I don't like those numbers, but it was taking me back downtown. But once again, I don't like those numbers. You know, I know the customer is paying a lot more than $8, but they're just only giving me, you know, crumbs of the bread, not even the whole slice, but just crumbs of the bread loaf. Yeah. Driving through Golden Gate Park, and I've spotted, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 Uber drivers, because it looks like the morning rush is over. And this is a nice place to like pull over on the side of the road and stuff like that and kind of chill, take a little break. You don't have to worry about like parking meter maids like rushing you off, and there's a lot of open parking. I was just driving through, and there's some cyclists on a bike that like yelled at me because they were in the middle of the street and I was going around a car, and the cyclist was just yelling at me, and I'm just like, bro, you have all of this lane over here. Like, you have all of this lane, and I'm just trying to go around a car in Golden Gate Park. So y'all know how cyclists be. Some of them, especially the ones that don't ride electric bikes, a lot of them are so aggressive, so angry, and on top of all of that, they're always out of breath. Okay, they're always out of breath. When they're talking to you, they're just like gasping for air, and they're angry, and that's why I don't ride them non-electric bikes, y'all. Like, it's 2025. You look rough going to work with your work outfit on, riding a regular bike, and once you get to work, when it's 50 degrees outside, once you get to work, you're gonna be sweating. So like, I don't know, that's just my thing with the non-e-bikes. I mean, on the weekends, if you're going on a nice ride, you know, I see that, but like riding a regular bike around the city, bro, it just seems like, to me, it's a lot of work. And that's why I don't ride a regular bike. I'll take the e-bike, or I'll take a car. But for now, I think I'm gonna wrap this video up, because like I said, it's 9:56. I'm in Golden Gate Park. Looks like the action is over. Okay, online for 3 hours, 1 minute. Active hours, 2 hours and 10 minutes. We out. See y'all later.